So after many delays and plot twists, tomorrow morning will finally be my verdict for the Court of Appeals. Now, I was planning on getting into the studio and making a full-length video, but since there is a real possibility that tomorrow they will put me in jail immediately, I decided I'd rather spend this day with my wife and children enjoying the sunshine now that I still can. Now, I am a very stress-resistant person. I swam through some difficult waters in these past years, and I would say it never really affected me too much. It made me stronger. It grew this fire inside of me. But in these past months, since the end of the trial, when I learned that the judges would not even allow me to properly take the word and defend myself in court, I have been sick, possibly more than in my entire adult life. So I guess that the stress is subconsciously taking a heavy toll on my health either way. Now, I always say that if you did what you could, if you did what you must, then you shouldn't be stressed because it's no longer in your hands. But if your fate, if your entire future lies in the hands of a few leftist judges that are not interested in the truth or in justice in general, I can tell you that that is quite a stressful thing to deal with. Now, their verdict may lead to it being necessary for the safety of my family to move abroad, which is not an easy decision knowing that my ancestors have lived in these very lands for at least 1,500 years. Their verdict may lead to much of my life's work being destroyed, given that the odds are very high that they will, just like the first court, give me a 10-year ban on politics. And worst case, their verdict may lead to my imprisonment. And I'm not really scared or stressed about prison in and of itself. What I am stressed about is that if they want to, they can put me in the most horrible prison with cockroaches, bedbugs, mold and rats, and put some crazy lunatics in my vicinity, giving me no other option than to defend myself, which they could then use to endlessly lengthen my imprisonment. Now, if this were to happen, if the regime crosses this red line and locks me up, if you do not hear from me after tomorrow morning and the Brussels regime media writes about my imprisonment, then I'm going to need your help. Share my story, post about it on all of your social media, write to your Belgian ambassador, write your local politicians, your local media. Make sure that the world knows that the Brussels regime imprisons political dissidents solely because they oppose mass migration. I'm also going to need your financial support. We have a crowdfunding at givesendgo.com/Dries and crypto addresses on my profile on X. Now, I have made sure that trustworthy people in my environment can access all of these funds if I were to be imprisoned. Thank you all for your support. I really hope to be able to talk to you all tomorrow. And if not, I did my part. Did you do yours?